Hey guys, MWB Fit Out back again today with a medium wheelbase sprinter. Let me show you around. Starting in the front, we've got these real nice leather seats, both fully swivel. So we've got the lever under here that turns around, which in a medium wheelbase van really helps open up the space. And also with the two captain chairs like that, you can walk from the front straight through to the back, which I know a lot of people are keen on as a safety feature. The van itself, we'll start with this kitchen unit. So we've got a flip up bit of worktop. We've also got a outside flip up table as well. We can put some drinks and stuff outside. Got our inset ventilation for our fridge. Sneaky bit of branding. Induction hob. This van is completely gas free. So you've got the single Dometic induction hob and a large sink under an infill panel. With hot and cold running water. Just drops in there. Behind me on this side, got our max air fan overhead, birch strip ceiling, which has got our lights set into it. All the lights on this van are on dimmer switches, which is really nice because it can be a bit much and a bit too intense. The same as the lighting over here, for which the switch is in this cupboard. So again, we've got a strip light set under the cabinet, and then in this sort of recessed cubbyhole shelving, we've also got three more little downlighters that again can be dimmed up and down, which is quite nice. We've gone for a sort of birch theme, as you can see. We've matched that in with this recessed panel here, and also in the bed area, which I'll show in a sec, along with all the birch cabinets, and this nice raw blue colour. Got an oven here, which you can do pizzas, roasts, anything. And they're fully electric again, which gives you the freedom to be off grid, do what you want. Here we have a nice large seating area, which has got two big drawers underneath. All of our drawers are on soft close with everlocks, so they just click shut. Nice and handy to use. Another drawer there, again, push it in and it'll lock shut. A nice size seating area here with a lagoon table, which can swivel around and of course is fully removable. We've also designed the height of this to match the height of the front seat when it's swiveled, which would create a nice sort of lounge seating area. Custom built birch ply kitchen unit, again with these RAL inset painted fronts. Large sink over here, which has got hot and cold water. Massive sink, to be honest, more than big enough. Behind our kitchen, we've got a double socket with USB-C and USB charger, and then our two switches, one for the main lights and one for the shower. Working along, we've got this nice HPL 12.5mm worktop. We use this in most of our conversions. It's just really durable. You literally can't damage it. It lasts forever, and we think it looks quite nice as well. Then got a single Dometic induction hob, again fully electric, so that's all usable off grid. As we work our way down, we've integrated a little bit of ventilation for our fridge here, and also to allow the heat to come out for our induction hob. Got a small drawer above that. Goes in. We've then got a decent sized fridge under there. Here we've got our pull-out pantry, which has got a small food bin and storage space for our food, or whatever we fancy. In here, hidden away, we have our dump switch, which electronically dumps the waste tank. So when that's full, you can do that without getting out of the van. So yeah, we've hidden that nicely in this cupboard. Easy to access, but not so easy to see. So that's just in here. And if you just flip that, and then the wastewater will dump out. It's quite a nice shot with the sky behind, as you was. And then down here, we've got a pretty large pan drawer for bits and bobs. And then here we have under sink cupboards, which has got your bottle tramp off your sink, and then space to put other bits and bobs. We have our shower, which, as I said, the light switch is just outside here. Again, fully dimmable. It's got a max air fan in the top, and we've got the zip door roll door, the zip door shower door, which is the first time we've used this product, and it was a specific request from our customer. You simply unclip it, it drops down, and you have 2 zips on either side that seal it in and keep the shower enclosure nice and watertight. Stainless steel tray, again, that's been custom made and powder coated white from our friends, and we've even put in a recessed drain which is actually built into the tray with a thread welded onto the bottom, so that will never leak. The bed itself is a bit shorter than a standard double, but width-wise is 1400. You have a big skylight above, which is an American company, I believe, and that is all electronically operated. So, ping that switch and it goes up. Now it's come down. Some lights built into it too. Fly screen and a blackout blind. So yeah, quite a cool bit of kit. As I say, the whole way from America, so I'm not sure how available they are. Supplied to us by the client, but pretty nice, pretty cool. Not sure how necessary it is to have it electronically opening, but quite like it. Yeah, so running down this side, we have 3 overheads, and in this one here, we have all of our controls, and we have our tank levels. We have our diesel heater, the Clayton power system, which is in this, which was done by the guys over at Tiny Build Electric. A couple of different switches and our max air fan controller, all labelled nicely, made in house, custom by us. And then 2 more cupboards just to put some stuff in. So yeah, 2 more cupboards, just standard cupboards like that. Put some stuff in. Just over here on the end, we've got a fan that drops down and swivels to face over the bed. At the minute, it's swiveled up, so you don't kick it. I'll demonstrate now actually how to use said fan, because it's a bit easier for you to understand. The bed's quite high in this, so what we've done is we've really reinforced this shelf so you can put a foot on that and use it to climb up into the bed. So it's a multifunctional kind of jobby mabobby. So this is the fan I was just briefly showing off and talking about. You just flick this lever and it just swings down like that, and then you can twist like that, and then at the push of a button, cold air is created that when you go somewhere hot, you won't suffer. Speed settings. So now we're really turning it up, and now turning it off. So that's quite nice little extra, because obviously you've got the skylight above the bed, which, as I said, is electronic. As I said, because I like saying that, I've already said, as I said, but I don't know how necessary it is, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Would I have one in my van? Probably.
No one's asked you that. You're here to serve the client.
So we're now at the rear of the van, as you can see, by the rear area where we stood. To talk you through it, it's pretty similar to a lot of the stuff we do. Got our electrical setup on the left, which has actually been installed by Tiny Build Electrics. Really, if you're up sort of north of England way, they're a really good company, so check them out. It's actually got a Clayton system, which isn't something that we usually install. We just do Victron. So quite a cool system, the whole way from the States. I think a little bit more involved from an installation perspective. As I say, the guys at Tiny Build have taken care of all that anyway. We just sort of boxed it in. So on this side over here, we put a large lift up so you can access all your 240 stuff and your fuses. And then we've done 2 drop-in panels there so you can access the Clayton system. And then at the end here, with what space was left, we've made a little lift up storage compartment. On the other side, we have our water cupboards. Client supplied us with a internal wheel arch tank, and we've kind of built a system around that. Custom panel for him. Those of you that see any sort of American overlander builds, you might sort of notice some of the inspiration from those. These are actually, I believe, an American brand called Accor. So different systems what we usually use. But you've got a shower port here. So similar thing to this goes in, shower connects. You've got your fill port here, which again, plug your hose on, fills up, and up the top here, you've got your hot and cold mixer for your shower. And then we've got a little access door there So you can get to this little drain valve on the hot water tank, which is a isotemp electric water tank. These door panels made by My Van Concepts. We've just installed those for them. I'm not sure who those have come from, but yeah. Oh, these Van der Moon storage panels, again, client supplied those, and we pop them on. And then these panels, again, client supplied them and we pop them on. So yeah, quite cool, quite a bit different. Again, large storage area there. Potentially going to be building and designing something to go in that space, a sort of functional pull-out tray. But for now, this is the stage we're taking this build to. And yeah, maybe we'll see it back here for a little bit more.